Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. Hopefully, you can hear me. Oh, child. So, I was going to come live tonight on another particular live. However, I end up going to Tisa Tell's live, and she was live or whatever tonight. And pretty much, she was just saying that Diddy, this guy was alleging that Diddy um pretty much what Cassie was saying, kind of like um being, allegedly used, and he was a stripper, right? So he was a stripper, and this allegedly is supposed to happen in Miami, and I guess it was a club called Dancing Bear, and so child, it was a lot. They said that he would escort and he would, see women or whatever. Ain't that it? You guys don't mind me. I'm over here just relaxing. Just relaxing on this night. So long story short, so the dude says that, you know, Diddy had it was so much. It's kind of like what Jaguar was kind of going through. But this is so interesting because this dude, oh my goodness. It's like it's so many twists and turns to what's going on. Now, let me see if I can. How do I add a screen? How do I add a screen while on the phone? I don't know how I can add something. I wanted to add, let me see if I can do this. Uh, I think I'm moving myself. Let me see. What did I just do? Oh my goodness. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to get a way where I can, here, what I can do is I can just play the audio. So pretty much this audio, this audio is of this guy. His name is Jonathan Adi, and he was arrested because of a Trump situation the at the resort. So give me 1 second, and we're just going to listen to some of the neighbors, and then we'll listen to his testimony. So give me a second.
Live here, he was living like at the end of the hallway. Yeah, I just say always good morning, good afternoon. We saw him in the parking lot or in the gym, just walking by the hallway. We didn't know. We just wake up and we saw like a lot of people walking in and out and police. It was weird. It's crazy. It's like you never know who's living next door to you. Like you really don't know who's next to you. It is like it's sad and shocking, and a lot of kids living here, and you never know. You're just maybe walking by the hallway. That was real long for the 90 after the Pdiddy, go ahead.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Are you guys able to hear it? Okay, hopefully you all are still able to hear me. Let me see. Hopefully you all are still able to hear me. Okay, so now we're just gonna go. So this is his neighbors pretty much describing, pretty much Jonathan Adi. So give me 1 second.
Coverage continues now where Jonathan Odie lives.
Odie.
CBS 4's Peter Dench is there and spoke to a longtime friend of the suspect. Peter?
Well, Lily, we spoke to a man who's known Jonathan Odie for more than 10 years, and he is surprised Odie could have walked from Nashville to Doral. He lived here at the Cordova condominium complex less than a mile away. This was the scene of a lot of police activity. The Doral condominium complex where Jonathan Odie lives turns into a crime scene in the morning. Police initially surround this Jeep with yellow tape and then have it towed away, a Jeep that Odie was often seen with. Police also served a search warrant here inside the building at Odie's first-floor condo.
We have, up to this point, ensured that there are no booby traps or any explosives in the residence or in his car. We secured the area.
Police also made sure residents were safe. We knocked on Odie's door, but we only heard dogs barking. Does he live here alone? Does he live here with anybody?
With dog.
With his dog. We caught up to Luis David Gonzalez, a close friend of the accused shooter at Trump National Doral. Gonzalez had been planning to bring Odie breakfast in this bag.
Today I brought him breakfast to make sure he was okay.
Gonzalez says he and Odie often worked out together at a nearby gym.
I know him to be actually like around 10 years, 11 years around there. Or maybe a little more.
What type of person is he?
He's a good person. He's a very good person. I'm very surprised he did this.
Gonzalez says Odie is not a violent person and has no criminal history.
He's an entertainer.
He's an entertainer?
Yeah.
He says Odie is a comedian and a dancer. Neighbor Lena Diaz frequently saw Odie here and was surprised.
Just normal guy. He was like a bodybuilder, so he looked like always working out. I saw him plenty times at the gym.
Did he have any political leanings about Trump or anything like that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Doesn't seem like dangerous. Yeah, it was shocking.
Now, according to social media, Odie is a fitness instructor, a real estate investor, and also a manager of Pegasus, a company dealing in gemstones and minerals. A check of record shows that he has no criminal history, just a series of traffic infractions from Broward County in 2010 and 2011. Those were resolved when he pleaded no contest. Odie was transported to Kendall Regional Medical Center in good condition. We're live in Doral. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News. Elliot?
I don't know. Let's get into this.
A known man accused of opening fire inside of Trump National Doral appearing in court today. Jonathan Odie facing several charges. Police say he started yelling about the president, then fired shots in the hotel lobby. Local 10 News reporter Madeline Wright has been there. She was there when Odie faced the judge.
What bond are you seeking? Because I don't think $20,000 is high enough.
The judge raised Jonathan Odie's bond to $1 million for each count of attempted murder on a police officer. Police say on Friday he opened fire inside President Donald Trump's luxury hotel.
Sir, I'm ordering that you stay away from the Trump National Doral Hotel.
Police say that's where Odie stole an American flag from, and that he went into the lobby yelling anti-Trump remarks before shooting the ceiling and chandeliers. Police say he then got into a gun battle with responding officers who shot him in the legs, sending him to the hospital.
There were more than, I believe, two uniformed officers, in addition to the unarmed security guard who threatened to kill as well.
The 42-year-old is also charged with aggravated assault, burglary, criminal mischief, grand theft, and creating a false fire alarm. The last one he actually admitted to when his public defender tried to get the charge dismissed.
I didn't see necessarily the alarm pushing, but that might push alarm.
You know, sir, everything's being recorded. If you want to speak, it's fine. I'm happy to listen. Your attorney turned the microphone off, though. Probably a wise move.
Because it's going to be gone. Now back here live at Bond. Back here live at Bond Court, the judge says that Odie
So are y'all ready for the interview? Oh Lord, what is happening?
Biggie and Ross. I'm Khaled. They all gay. These are Khaled, Rick Ross. They're gay. That's why he's going to
Okay.
It's not that he's robbed the American people. He's got.
All right, here. Let me here. I'll just put it right here, and hopefully you guys can see. Let me cut this camera on. Can y'all see it? Oh, girl. Hold on. We do not need that part. Okay. Get on over here. Okay, I need to do this right here. Okay, that's what we need to do. Okay, there we go. All right. Y'all can watch it from there. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We gonna watch this together.
Situation. Okay. So you don't have time in the States? Yeah. Just like the homophobes. My name is yeah. Thieves and Ross, which they good bugs. Okay. They're gay. Two, both. Biggie and Ross. And Cal. They all gay. DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and Pdiddy. Yeah. They all gay? Yeah. Gotcha. It's a Hamas support. Support the Hamas. Hamas. Yeah. That's all I said. They're all Hamas supporter. Okay. I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots. Okay, how do I know this? Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this? Can you know some combs? Okay. Yeah. You do whatever you know. So, yeah, it's part of what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch of the Illuminati. Okay. It's the black people. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay, you're my brother, so I like black people. Okay. My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant. She was my took care of me. Right. So I know black people. Okay. I had several men with Sean. Okay. He's Trump. Okay, because he used to belong to their side. You understand? He used to belong to that eliminated group that I told you about, which is an elite group. Okay, of individuals from the whole country.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this better. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just pull it up. Give me 1 second.
charge. All right.
All right.
Basically, what I did. Did you explain about the message? Or
Please elaborate.
On Thursday, turning to Friday, basically, I went to Donald Trump. I went through the gates. I took I jumped the fence and I took the American flag. I put it in the front desk and I blew the chandelier. Basically, what I did that for is to transmit a statement to the American people and to Donald Trump that we're not accepting any more corruption and abuse from their system of friends. Okay? Donald's still blind because he thinks that he let Hillary off the hook and she's okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying. Okay, keep going.
It ain't like that. The CIA and then they want to do the same thing that they did to JFK. Okay?
All right.
Why? Because they want the United States to fall. They've already been creating a state of chaos and confusion in the United States. And they want the United States to fall. Donald was against their agenda and won the presidency. Okay? He did get help from Russia. He did get help from the Saudis. He also got help from a lot of Republicans in here, which is the electoral college vote. And he got a lot of support from Republican people. Okay. The elections, they weren't fair, but he wanted the electoral college vote.
Right.
Which is the Republican vote, basically. He got him through, okay? He didn't get the popular vote.
Right,
okay?
Right. I hear you.
So basically, the interior, he made it. He's president-elect by electoral college. So he made it. The situation is that he still hasn't kicked out the corruption from the system. He's letting them stay due to money, basically, because they all like making money. That's why they're all billionaires, etc. So there's only there's select few of that run the country. Okay. So I know you may or may not. I know you're gonna believe me. You have what's called the Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Okay. Yeah, Illuminati.
Okay.
Okay. They've made it in dance. Basically, what it means, illuminated.
I guess.
Okay. They do satanic ritual abuse, which is basically CIA mind programming techniques to their own family, kids, etc. on the group, and they bond that way. Okay, so they do sexual pedophilia, they do animal abuse, killing of animals, blood sacrifices, and everything in the Bohemian Grove. Okay,
right.
The Bohemian Grove, the Bushes go there. George Senior and George, both of them are in the same agenda. They cousins with the Clintons. Okay, so is Donald Trump. He's also a distant cousin. So if you see, there's a direct correlation of the presence of the United States being bonded between family ties. Okay,
Gotcha.
All these family ties, while not go back to the same place, the royal family in England. Okay, the family here of the Illuminati are descendants of the royal British family. Okay, they have children between themselves. Why? Because they have that issue, you understand? And they want like superiority of the race. They see it that way. But it backfires on them because it makes them simple-minded. You understand? When you have sex with someone in your family, your kids are not gonna come out small. You understand? They're gonna come out dumb. Alright? So Donald turned his back, but he's still trying to negotiate a peaceful way out, and they have an agenda to kill him. Okay? Example, if you look at the Illuminati card games, example, okay? You look at the game, the Illuminati card game.
I'm not familiar with it, so help me understand.
It's a card game.
It's a card game.
That tells exactly what their agenda is.
Gotcha.
It's called mental pre-program. That means that you predispose already. Once you play this, your mind is already predisposed that this happening, and you accepting it. Okay, so they have a picture of Donald dead in that game.
Okay.
All right, I'm not crazy. They have a picture of Donald, but they also had the Twin Towers. They had everything on there.
I got you.
Okay, from A to Z. So it's kind of like a hidden agenda, which they try to make it open to our eyes, but we really don't see it. We're so busy working.
It's kind of like hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy,
Yeah,
Pdiddy, whatever you call himself
Yeah.
these days. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The
Boule.
Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay, I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist.
Okay.
Okay, you my brother, so I like black people.
Okay.
My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay, she was just a servant, but she was my she, took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people.
Okay.
I had settlement with Sean. Okay, and he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land on the contracts. It's these attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay, when I take Sean the threat of death on me. Okay, I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be getting blamed for anything. Okay.
All right.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with people and stuff, and I was like a sex slave. Okay, for them that's what I was. That's all. All right. I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But they did. Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible I threw everything out. It's possible I can produce a copy.
Gotcha.
It's possible. I'm not sure. Now, how does this lead to War Star from?
Okay.
The Mercedes family, Ben Mercedes, that works with Mark Garagos. Mark Garagos used to be Michael Jackson's attorney.
Yeah, out in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He drugged Michael and they OD'd him, okay? He didn't overdose. They OD'd him because they keep the royalties of the music. Michael alone made $860 million alone last year, okay, in 2017, which who keeps that royalty? The music companies. Who represents the media and entertainment in the United States? Most of them, Mercedes does. Kenny Mercedes, which is Groomer Mercedes Shire out of New York. Okay. So what they've been doing is they've been promoting a hate agenda against Trump. So people hate him, okay, because they know he is very alpha, okay, very alpha in the sense that he likes money, he likes to make money, and he likes women, and they know they want to defame in certain ways with Stormy, with other people, because they want him out of the government, okay? But it ain't happening because it's too smart for them. You understand what I'm saying?
You're trying to, right?
Don is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence and overview of things. The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary is a distant cousin of his and Obama have a different plan for him. You understand? No offense with Obama. I love each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issues with Obama. Who knows his real name? They say he was born in Indonesia, and he's also born in Hawaii. Nobody knows. Why? Because he's an ex-CIA agent.
Okay.
Basically, Osama bin Laden never existed. It was a creation of the CIA, and it was Obama in a cave talking shit and looking like an Arab. And then they bombed Twin Towers. Okay, so my problem is I'm here to expose each and single one of them to the American public for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001, and therefore. Okay.
Now tell me though how all of that led up to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Well, I've been trying. My settlement put me in a box. Basically, I couldn't talk because I was going to be sued. So I let it be, but they've been following me, and they've had Mark Garrett has had the FBI on me, has had other agencies looking at me and spying on me, okay, because they want to set me up as an extortionist, like if I was extorting Sean for money. It's wrong. Basically, what happened is Diddy and Ross, which they're good buddies, okay, they're gay.
Who?
Both Diddy and Ross and Khaled, they're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay.
Who supporter?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worries.
Hamas supporter.
All
Okay.
right.
Basically, he's Arab, Palestinian. Okay. The Ciroc agenda, okay, is basically binge drinking poured out on a yacht. They promote binge drinking and drugs.
Gotcha.
The hip hop agenda was laid out by Obama during his last presidencies purposely. That's why they had Tupac killed, because when they kill them, you gain fame. When your record sales go up, and then people listen to your lyrics and everything, and then you become famous. Okay, that's how they do it. All right. Tupac's still alive.
Yeah.
He's in Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what happens is the hip hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs law in the United States. You need to report the DEA. They move all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by
customs,
by the inside the United States. Okay, they move what's called high grade powder MDMA. They move cocaine, and they move liquid cocaine in their bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it. I've seen the liquid cocaine, I've drank it myself, having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks it all the time. Alright, he calls it Gigi. That's liquid cocaine.
Alright.
How do I know there's a conspiracy against Trump? Because it's in the Illuminati card deck. He should look at it for himself.
But let me bring you back to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Sure.
I mean, how did all of this? I think I better understand what you're saying. But what I want to know is, how did that prompt you? How did that make you do what you did that night?
Well, we're getting to a point that his assassination is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it's an agenda they perpetrate on the media and the news. Example, Madonna is a client of Mercedes, Ben Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
He has her go on public TV and say, someone should, I thought so many times of going up and blowing up the White House.
Gotcha.
Okay, they give her that little message. That little message is Hillary's message, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because Hillary sends it to Gary Ross, and Guerrero gave it to Mercedes, and they give it to
Gotcha.
the
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Okay, now
I get all of that.
you're gonna need an internet so I can show you. If I show you the website, you're just gonna go like, oh fuck.
All right. Help me understand you.
Sure.
How old are you?
I'm 42. I've been through all my life. I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was an exposed.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you. I mean, obviously we never met.
I know.
I don't know you from Adam's
I
cat.
know.
I'm trying to, we'll get back to the
Hey,
event.
I got like 30 years of dogs. I'm good.
Where are you from?
I was born in South Africa.
What town? What city?
Newcastle, the Valley of a Thousand Hills. I'm from Zulu, man. I'm what you call a Zulu.
Okay.
I was born there, and then my parents were Latin descent from Argentina. They escaped the military dictatorship in Argentina.
Pinochet, all that.
No, the Argentina one. Yeah, my Pinochet was a Chilean one. But
Okay.
I can't remember. It was like a military dictatorship. I can't remember their names.
All right. How many years did you stay in South Africa?
12 years in South Africa, and I stayed 12 years in Argentina, and then I came here to the United States, and I've been here 20 years since.
Okay.
18 years.
All right. Parents. So you got a mother and father? Still alive?
Dad came and visited me. He died here of
Okay.
cancer, and mom went back at home. I think over visiting with my sister in Europe.
Okay. What year did your father pass away?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that have any effect on you? I mean, what was
Not really.
your relationship like with your father?
Well, I suffered a little child abuse when I was a kid,
Okay.
and I believe he's not my real dad, but it's okay,
All right.
I sometimes maybe that's what he thought. I don't know.
Okay. All right. And your mother, where's your mother right now?
She's in I think in Argentina or traveling in Europe.
Okay. What's your relationship like with her?
Distant, but distant but nice.
All right. Well, any brothers, any sisters?
Yeah, both. Also distant but nice.
Okay.
They both in Argentina. Well, my brother's in Argentina, my sister's in Europe with my mother.
Oh, so you don't have
family in the United States?
Yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
sister's dog?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're not married? You're single?
I'm divorced.
You're divorced?
Yeah.
Okay.
My ex-wife is trying to one. I told her she's an attorney.
She's an attorney?
Yeah.
Where she live?
In Boca Raton.
In Boca Raton?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she know anything about this? Have you talked to anybody?
Yeah, she kind of knows. But what happened was they've been tapping me so much on my phones for intelligence. I figured out how they tap their iPhones.
Okay.
And basically it's gone all the way up. And I seen even Hillary, they've been watching me. They've been watching my
come back to me. We'll get back into that in just a minute. Let's just stay with your family members and everything.
Sure.
I'm just wondering if you talked to your ex-wife or anybody.
I thought about what happened about this.
Yeah.
No, this was already me. It was premeditated to give a message to the American public, a wake-up call. It's called a wake-up call.
Uh-huh.
It's like when somebody rings a bell for Americans to wake up. Americans like you, like me, like all of us here.
You said premeditated, so you thought about this. You thought this through?
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about it?
It's easy. That's like.
That's help me understand. I don't.
Well, really,
when you say premeditated, you must have been thinking about it for a while. How long have you been thinking about doing what you did?
Well, when I say premeditated, it means that I went and did it by myself. That's all. And I didn't think about it for a month.
Okay.
I didn't plan it for a month.
Okay. When you say premeditated, I thought maybe you planned it out. Like
I ran my own personal investigation, which I figured out myself that this is going on, and we still having issues of corruption at the highest place in our government.
I get that. Now, when you say you did your own investigation, what'd you do?
Basically, out of all the times I went and saw the attorneys, did my research online, and I found out the whole puzzle of their organization.
Okay. All right. So you didn't tell, well, before I ask that question, so you have an ex-wife, you got a girlfriend, you got anybody that you talk to? I'm trying to understand if you got somebody that you interact with on a daily basis.
Yes, I have a good friend, a breakfast buddy. His name is Luis David Gonzalez. and we go to the gym every day. He has nothing to do with what happened Thursday. Though he's a witness, he's gotten shot at by them, and he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house post-settlement. After we settled, Diddy sent Ross, and I asked him to go see if that was Ross and confirm his identity.
So Gonzalez, he can back up what you're saying about P. Diddy and Ross and all that? Okay, all right. And you said Gonzalez didn't know anything about what you did? You didn't talk to him before?
Nothing.
Nothing?
He knows nothing. He was actually worried about me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I told him, look, man, what's happening is he's trying to cool things down, but then the feds have been harassing him. The feds. They have a big file of me like this, the feds. Because P. Diddy and Mark Garagos have been trying to set me up and lock me up as an extortionist, asking for money. It was not so. My settlement was breached, and my settlement terms is one was called peaceful enjoyment. That means that if I went to your house or I did something, you'd have to pay me the full amount back and forth.
I get all that.
So I've been going through that since like 2012. So.
All right, and Gonzalez knows about that. You talk to him about that kind of stuff?
I talk to him alone because he's the only one that knows since the beginning.
Gotcha.
And then my ex-wife, she knows she saw the contract. She has a contract, a picture of the contract, talking to Trump. You need to call her and ask her for a copy of the settlement agreement.
Okay, all right. Where do you live at? Where's your house? Or
really close, Unit 177, just down the road from Trump's. You see, I want you to live close to Trump because I know they don't like being close to Trump. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like that. So that's why I went to Trump's.
Okay, all right. You got a roommate? You live alone? Okay, all right. How do you get around? You got a car?
Yeah,
or something like that? You got a Jeep?
It looks like a military Jeep.
Okay. Where is that Jeep right now?
Police have them in custody.
Okay, all right. We'll get back to the Jeep in a minute. Tell me about your employment. What do you do for work right now?
Okay, right now I'm self-employed. I work with minerals and gemstones. With my own company called Pegasus Mineral Trading.
Okay.
That I inherited from my father. Previously, I've been.
Well, before you go any further, do you have like an actual office someplace, or you work from home?
From home.
Okay, so you pretty much like online.
Yeah,
business.
Yeah, but I get busy 2 seasons a year, like really busy. I get September and February, so it's like 15 days nonstop each one, and then it's like just slide.
Well, where I'm going with that is if you work from home, do you have a computer? Do you work on a telephone? How do you do business?
What I did is I threw away everything I had because.
Oh, well, before you go, what is everything? What did you, when you say you threw away everything, what's that?
My documents, everything I had, because I know they've been trying to follow me. And I just don't want my personal info getting,
I got you. No, I think I understand, but I mean, what I'm trying to understand is how can you have a business and not have a computer or work the phone?
Oh, I haven't. I just threw them away the same day. I threw it all away.
You threw what away?
My computers and everything.
Well, where do you throw them away at?
The garbage.
And your garbage?
Yeah, because they've been spying on me through that. They spy you through your computer, through your iPhone. They spy you through your TV screen, the cameras. Even if they off, they manage to do it. It's called intelligence. The CIA is available, can do anything.
Let me make sure I understand you now. Now, when you say you threw them away, you threw them into like a dumpster, or did you just throw them away in your trash can and you threw them away in the dumpster?
In my trash can.
Okay. Well, exactly what was it? Just like one computer?
No, everything. My documents, the settlement agreement, my computer, everything. I threw the TV, everything that they had been surveilling me on, I took it off because I wanted them to be in the dark.
Okay.
Because they've been watching me. So now they kind of freaked out, they kind of spooked out. But it needed to be done. And Donald needs to do his presidency correct. And he needs to know that these people are running him into the ground, running the
Okay.
country into the ground.
All right, we're going to come back to that. I'm not done with that, but again, I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to understand you, your daily routines, your business, that kind of stuff.
But I'm very different than you. I'm very intelligent.
Okay.
We all are very intelligent.
I can see that, yeah.
The thing is, you've been fed the wrong foods and medicines which blind you. Okay? Most of the pharmaceutical industry is bogus.
I agree with you, yeah.
I can tell you right now, they have you popping pills and they poison you slowly so you die. Okay, that's the truth. You don't need any medicine. You're strong. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Your body is called. The only way to come out now is called immunotherapy. That's all you need. Vitamins, immunotherapy. That's all you need.
All right.
About my work ethics. Okay, previous places I've worked at. In the United States. Well, do you want to know all of them or?
Oh, as much as you can tell me, help me understand.
You
said you work for Pegasus right now, right? But you threw away all your stuff.
Yeah, because it's a family business. Very
Okay.
simple. It's just like I just need to use Square Cash.
Let's go back. What did you do before Pegasus?
I worked. I took a break off during the summer. I did my research. I took care of my dad. He had died. Before that, I did real estate investments with Section 8 properties, but I started getting harassed. So, because they threatened to sue me, I sold the properties. Before that, I worked for RG Electronics. I was the top producer, the top salesman of TVs in 2012, in the last quarter. Before that, I worked for a company called MA Labs, out of the Rock here in 87th. They computer components manufacturers. Before that, I worked for SMT of America, which is Micron out of Idaho. They semiconductor artificial memory chips, DDR memory basically. Before that, I worked as a self-employed trading electronics South America. Before that, I came here as an internship as an accounting manager for the Pier House Resort in Key West, Florida.
Okay, all right. So pretty much all those jobs were in South Florida, in Miami area.
I was staying in South
Florida. Where'd you go? You college? You go?
I went to University of Salvador, which is the same school as the Pope we have right now. I started travel industry management. Business and travel industry management, but then I went into the electronics sector.
Okay, all right.
That's what's been growing.
Okay, all right. Do you have anybody that you can think of that you used to work with that you trust? Anybody, any former coworkers? Anybody that you would reach out to if you ever needed help at any of those jobs?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm pretty self-confident. I mean, I have my head on my shoulders and I know what I'm doing.
Okay, all right.
And I mean, I know you all think this is bogus, or you may not yet understand it. But look, I got 3 bullet holes.
I got you.
I did this for the country. Trust me, I feel great.
Okay.
And I'll do it any day, because at least I avoid a president getting shot, and at least I avoid other dummies trying to fuck up our country. Excuse my language.
No, you're good, man.
And my people, because my Americans are my people.
Okay.
I have issues with when people mess around my people.
All right, tell me. All right, let's go back to a Thursday night, Friday morning. Before you did what you did,
well,
what was your state of mind? I mean, what were you thinking?
Cool as ice. I went there. I knew what I was doing. It's not like I didn't know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing, and my point was, take down the flag and put it in the front desk and call the police, shoot the chandelier to tell them to stop getting Saudi Arabia money.
All right.
That's all, because Obama is behind him. So is Hillary. Okay? So he's got to stop taking the Arabian money because he's letting everything slide. He's letting Obama stand right behind him and so Hillary. He knows who they are.
Mm-hmm.
He knows who they are. So does the CIA. Maybe the Secret Service doesn't because you all work for the president, correct?
Right.
You only work for the president.
And some other people, but mainly the president, right?
Exactly. So the problem is, you're his circle, the CIA, and then are a different circle.
Well, let me rephrase that. We don't work for him. We provide a service to protect him.
Exactly. That's why I want you to talk, and I would like this to be told to Donald Trump. Tell him I'm a supporter of him. I love him. I don't hate him. I know what his issues are. He has an issue right now with him that's bugging him a lot. It's called Stormy Daniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it bugging him so much? Why is he lying to the people? Why is Donald lying to the people about Stormy?
And how does that make you feel personally?
I know the truth. I think it's a dummy situation. I think he should put his pants up and explain to the American people what's the problem is. Stormy was sent by Gervas Giovanni. Okay, they know each other because I know Christopher's been talking to Gervas for years. They've been doing, my attorneys here, Mace Laura, they've been doing business. They've been getting referrals for years after I cut the deal with Diddy. They made friends and they be doing deals.
I understand
and
all that.
They threw me into the feds
Well,
for conspiracy of something that I had not done. I was claiming breach of settlement. Now, the way the story is, it works as the following. Donald has an issue. His doctor prescribing Propecia. You know what Propecia is?
it's the skin or the hair.
Hair growth thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay? So basically what happens when you take Propecia, your dick goes limp. But limp because you're taking Propecia. He has air issues. His doctor, birthday, slipped the Propecia out, okay? So for him, Stormy's story is bad news because it's embarrassing. That's why he's going crazy with that. It's not that he's lying to the American people. He's embarrassed about Stormy's situation, okay? He paid her and she's coming back with some bullshit stories, okay? Trying to expose and defame the president so he falls into that.
In November, a black Porsche drove in my driveway to do a K-turn. It slowed down. It just so happens I was home. And I was at a particular window where I could see. It was a woman who was with a burgeoning belly. And I could see that because the way our house is pitched, it's on a little bit of a hill. And this person, her, was taking pictures of our home. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then she backs out, she reverses the car to go back to where she came from. At that point, I can't believe what my life is about to turn into. I'm like screaming like a raving lunatic. And what would you do? What would you do? There was nobody for me to call for a second opinion. There was nobody to call.